Hello there, everybody. This is Dawson. I'm back with another movie review for you today. And in honor of Transformers 1 coming out next week, I thought it would be fun to revisit the Transformers movies. As some of you may know, if you've followed me since my old channel, you know that before, I think, Bumblebee came out, no, it was before Rise of the Beasts came out. I reviewed all the Transformers movies. And so it's been about 2 years since Transformers came out. Since the last Transformers movie came out. So I thought, why not redo the Transformers movies again in honor of Transformers 1 coming out in a week. And so, with this video, I'm going to start reviewing the Transformers movies again. And giving you my updated thoughts and opinions on all the Transformer movies. Because, yes, I had to rewatch these. I have rewatched these. Some of them I like. After rewatch, some of them I've liked. Some of them I still don't like. And you will find out very soon what those movies are that I don't like. Which you can probably guess which ones I don't like and which ones I do like. But I will explain that whenever I get to them. So, with all that being said, we're going to get started talking about the original one, Transformers from 2007. Directed by Michael Bay, of course, and stars a whole bunch of people, but you basically have Shia LaBeouf as Sam Witwicky, Megan Fox as Michaela Barnes, John Turturro as Agent Smith. Right? Is that his name? Agent Smith? I don't know. I don't know. Peter Collins as Optimus Prime, Tyrese Gibson, Josh Dowell, Josh Duhamel. I never know how to pronounce his last name. I'm sorry. Hugo Weaving as Megatron, not Optimus. Peter Collins as Optimus Prime. Oh, I already said his name. Rachel Taylor, John Voight, believe it or not. That shocks me that John Voight is in this movie, but anyway. John Turturro, if I haven't said his name already. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, the plot of Transformers, you guys probably already know what it is. But if you don't know what Transformers is about, basically we follow Sam Witwicky, played by Shia LaBeouf, who buys a new car, and, well, he finds out that his car can transform into a Transformer. And that pretty much leads him to all of the Transformers, led by Optimus Prime. And he basically learns that this war is going on between the Autobots and the Decepticons. And the Decepticons basically want this cube, known as the Allspark. And he basically gets caught up in the battle between the Autobots and the Decepticons for the Allspark, or the cube, as it's called. And, well, basically, that's basically the plot of Transformers. Apparently this cube has the Allspark in it, and basically the Autobots are trying to rebuild their home of Cybertron with this cube. And the leader of the Decepticons, Megatron, wants this cube for war, basically. And hopefully if they get the cube, it will end this war. And so, yeah, that's basically the plot of Transformers right there. I did my best to summarize the plot, so if I left anything out about the plot, I'm sure some of you can let me know in the comments, in the chat. So, by the way, what's up, Damien? So Transformers. A little history with this movie. I'm gonna turn my TV down a little bit. So, my history with the Transformer movies. I believe I saw this when it came out back in 2007. I don't remember going to see it in theaters. I think I rented it from Blockbuster, or it might have been on TV. I think it was on TV when I saw it. But I've been a fan of Transformers. I did watch Transformers Prime back on television when TV had the Hub network, if anybody knows what that was. It was basically where they would show kid shows, and Transformers Prime happened to be in that category of that catalog of shows, and so that's how I first got introduced to Transformers. I never saw the animated Transformers movie, the Transformers the movie. That's a long title. I don't know why they didn't just call it Transformers the movie. But I never saw the Transformers the movie. But people are telling me that it's really good, or I don't know if it's good. It might be. I might check it out. I never saw Transformers Beast Wars because I don't know anything about Beast Wars. Y'all can hate me in the comments, I know. Yeah. So the live-action Transformer movies are the only Transformer movies that I've seen. And when I first saw Transformers, this one from 2007, I gotta be honest, I really did not like this movie when I saw it back in 2007. Because I just thought it was just action after action after action. There was very little dialogue between the characters. There were way too many subplots with the military and the army, and just way too much plot. And I noticed the Transformers in this movie, they barely get any screen time at all. They show up and then there's the military subplot, and then they show up, and then that's pretty much it. They pretty much don't show up until, halfway into the movie is when they show up. So, the Transformers in this movie, they really don't get any screen time, in this first movie. I mean, obviously they get more screen time in the, next movie, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, and, Dark of the Moon, and so on and so on. And, but here, they barely get any screen time, in this movie, and I never noticed that. I thought they got, screen time in this movie, but, when they are on screen, they're good, they're fine. But yeah, I gotta be honest, when I first saw this movie, I really didn't like it, because I didn't get the hype back then when this movie came out, because people were hyping this movie up when it came out back in 2007. And so I just did not get the hype with this movie. So yeah, the first time I saw Transformers, I gotta be honest, I did not like it at all. There was way too much action. Michael Bay, as you know, he just likes to blow shit up for 2.5 hours. And that's basically what this movie is. It's just Michael Bay for 2 hours blowing shit up. Just explosion after explosion after explosion. Because that's apparently what he likes to do in every single one of his movies. Is just blow shit up for 2 hours. But since then, I have gone back to rewatch this movie. I've watched it several times. And now that I've rewatched the movie and kind of grown to like it, now that I've grown to watch it, and you know how after you watch a movie, the first time you don't like it, but then after you rewatch it and you keep watching it and watching it, your opinion changes? Well, my opinion on Transformers changed because now that I've seen the movie several times, I like it. I like this movie. I know there's a lot of people that rip this movie apart. Transformers Revenge of the Fallen is going to be fun, so get ready for that. But people are just tearing this movie apart when it came out. I don't believe this movie got positive reviews when it came out. Did it? Oh, it did. It did get positive reviews when it came out. Reception. Yeah, Transformers got positive reviews. Wow. I always like to see what Roger Ebert said about this movie. I believe Roger Ebert enjoyed... If I remember correctly, I think Roger Ebert enjoyed this movie. I don't know. I'm trying to find his... Okay, I guess Roger Ebert doesn't have a... Oh, yeah, here it is. Roger Ebert gave this movie a positive review. He really enjoyed it. He gave it a 3 out of a possible 4 stars. And he said it's goofy fun with a whole lot of stuff that blows up real good. That's basically what I alluded to earlier. That Michael Bay likes to blow shit up for an hour. As far as the cast goes, you have Shia LaBeouf as Sam Witwicky. He's fine. He's good in this movie. I think Shia LaBeouf carries this movie very well. Josh Duhamel. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. I'm sorry. Josh Duhamel. I think that's how you say his last name. As Captain William Lennox. He's good. He basically he's the one that teams up with the Autobots and all that. Megan Fox as Michaela Barnes, a classmate of Sam's who later becomes his girlfriend. Megan Fox, she's fine in this movie. I know her and Michael Bay did not get along at all with this movie. I know they did not get along at all during the filming of the second one because I think Michael Bay did some sexual things with her during the filming of the second movie. I don't know. I'm not going to get into that, but anyway, I'm not going to get into that. But then you have Tyrese Gibson as Sergeant Robert Epps. He's good. He's pretty much my favorite character in this movie. You have Rachel Taylor as Maggie Madison, who is a former NSA agent who was recruited by the U.S. defensive government to basically help with the Autobots. And I'm going to get to the Autobots in a second, don't worry. I'm just running down the human cast in this movie. John Turturro as Agent Sims. John Turturro, there's a lot that can be said about John Turturro in this movie. He's okay. John Turturro, man, I don't know why he's in this movie. I don't know why he's in all of them. But do you wish Maggie appeared more? Yeah, I do too. Because I liked her. I thought Maggie was pretty good with the time that she was on. Anthony Anderson as Glenn Whitman, who is Maggie's hacker friend. He's very good. He's got some funny lines in this movie, like when he's at his grandma's, and then in the interrogation room with the donuts, with the interrogation room. That's a funny scene in the movie. Michael O'Neill as Tom Brackett, Bannock, who is the head of Sector 7. He's very good. And then you have Ken Dunn as Ron Witwicky, Sam's father. I'm only going to say one thing about the parents in this movie. They're annoying. Okay? Just throwing that out there, they're annoying. The parents in this movie, they're annoying. Kevin Dunn, he's fine in this movie. He's not that annoying in this movie. But Julie White as Judy Witwicky, she's annoying. I don't like her in this movie. Not that they're terrible actors or anything. I think Kevin Dunn and Julie, what's her name? Julie White. Not that they're terrible actors. They're just terrible in this movie. Wait till we get to Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. I'll be talking more about her. Because, oh my god, she annoyed the shit out of me in the second one. But that's not why we're here. I think that rounds up the human cast. Now we can get to the Transformers themselves. Peter Collins as Optimus Prime. Fun fact, Sam's father was the dad in Small Soldiers. Oh yeah, I know, he was in that movie. By the way, would you guys like me to review Small Soldiers? Because I've never seen that movie. And I don't know if it's good or not, but if you guys want me to review that movie, let me know and I might. But Peter Cullen as Optimus Prime, he's the best in this movie. As far as the Transformers movies go, even if you don't like them, you have to admit that Peter Collins as Optimus Prime, he's the best voice for Optimus Prime. And I'm excited to see if Chris Hemsworth can pull it off as Optimus Prime. Probably not, but we'll see. We'll see if we'll see how he does. But and then you have Mark Ryan as Bumblebee, who becomes Sam's guardian. He transforms into a Chevrolet Camaro. He's first a 1976 model, but then he becomes a 2007 model. And in fact, you can actually see that car in real life. So, yeah. You have Darius Montgomery as Jazz, although he doesn't last that long in the movie. That's what I've noticed about the Transformers movies. None of the Transformers last that long. Jazz, you meet him, and then he dies. You meet Raz, and then you meet Jazz, and then at the final battle of the movie, he dies. So, that's kind of sad. Robert Foxworth as Ratchet. He's very good. I like him. Jess Heron as Ironhide. He's very good. He plays two roles in this movie. He plays the Autobot Ironhide, and then he also plays Barricade. He's very good. I think Barricade is the one that tries to attack Sam a few times. And we're going to get to the action scenes, don't worry. I know this video is like running, but we're like 20 minutes into it. I know I'm rambling on about the movie, but I'm going to get to the action scenes in a minute, don't worry. And now let's talk about the one, the only Megatron, as played by Hugo Weaving. Megatron's good in this movie. He appears frozen in this movie when you first meet him, but then he becomes unfrozen, and basically, Then you have Jim Wood as a Bone Crusher. I don't really know that much about Bone Crusher, but he's a it's right there. I'm looking at it. A Decepticon soldier who turns into a Buffalo H mine protector vehicle. That is a mouthful to say. Charlie Otto as Starscream. He's very good. Now we're gonna get into the non-speaking Autobot Decepticons. You have Blackout, Devastator, Draw/Ball, and Scorpicon. I apologize if I said that incorrectly. I think the Devastator comes back in Revenge of the Fallen, if I remember correctly. Okay, I think that covers all of the cast. I think we got the cast covered. Now we can talk about the action. Now we can talk about the action scenes. The action scenes, they're fine. Like I said, it's just Michael Bay blowing shit up for 2 hours. Yeah. And, the action scenes are great. The scene with Sam and the cop car and Barricade, when he's first introduced, that's fun. That's great. Bumblebee versus Barricade is great. You have when you first see the military in the desert. I don't remember what they were fighting, but the desert scene's pretty cool. You have the bridge chase. The bridge chase is cool. There's a fly in here I'm trying to catch, so. Oh, I think I got him. I probably did, but anyway. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, the action scene. When you first meet the Autobots, that's pretty cool. The Sector 7 action scene is pretty cool. I like how one of the Autobots pees on John Turturro. I thought that was kind of funny. What other action scene is there? The final action scene at the end of the movie is good. The visual effects in this movie are good. The sound designs are good. Wish you got to see more of the Autobots, but you don't. Because the Autobots, certain characters don't have enough screen time. Thank God the parents don't get enough screen time in this movie. Thank goodness. In fact, in the third one, I don't think they get any screen time. No, they do. They get more. They get screen time in the third one. But I don't think they get that much in the third one. But anyway, Yeah, Transformers. This is a this is a fine movie. This is a fine action movie. Again, the first time I saw this movie, I did not like it. Henceforth, a lot of people probably didn't like it, but yeah, I don't know. But now that I've kind of rewatched Transformers, it's fine. This is a fine movie. It's not great, but it's not bad. I would have liked to see some of the Autobots more. I wish they would have gotten enough screen time, more screen time in this movie. But what you get with the Autobots, it's fine. Yeah. I think I have covered everything that I wanted to cover in the Transformers movie. On a scale of 1 to 4 stars, I'm trying to think of what I rated it last time. I think I'll give Transformers, the first one, a 3.5 out of 4 stars. That's good. 3.5 out of 4 stars for Transformers. And yeah, so I think that's it. So that's my review of Transformers. Next time on Transformers Movie Review, oh boy, my Transformers Revenge of the Fallen review is going to be fun because expect a rant on Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. So, yeah, I'm so excited to review Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. I am. Yeah, so. Anyway, that's it. So, yeah, that's my review of Transformers. So next time on Transformers Movie Review, I will be back to talk about the second Transformers movie, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. And, yeah, so stay tuned for that. And as always, I'm Dawson. Don't forget to subscribe down below. And I'll see you guys next time.